I'm a little bit nervous, but I know I can do this. So we are driving 90 miles per hour now. Welcome back to our vlog. It's so great to have you here. Today sadly is our last big adventure here in Germany, because in 2 days we're flying to where?
Spain.
To Spain, yes. So we saved the best for last, and we're going to meet up with my friend Sonia again and her kids. I think both of them are coming, so you will get to know them in this vlog, and we are going to take you to a very special place. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Do you want to tell them?
It's a house that is upside down.
Yeah. So the last time we went to an upside down house was
In Florida.
in Florida. Long time ago.
I think it was Alice in Wonderland themed.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
100% sure. I was like younger than 4 years old.
Yeah, it was right before we moved up to Alaska, so it's been a while, probably like 2010, 2011. So I don't know, people have been always so fascinated with those optical illusions, and so have I. I was so surprised when I found out that there is an upside down house like 45 minutes from my hometown. So are you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Ready to roll?
Yep.
Ready to do this?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. So as you probably know, cars in Europe are much smaller than the ones in the States. So my mom let us borrow her car, which is much smaller to what we're used to. And you drive with the stick shift. Problem is, I haven't done this in 2.5 years. And now we're going on the Autobahn. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I know I can do this. Yesterday I drove too. Devin was sitting in the passenger seat, and you said that you were scared, right?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but he survived. So I hope we're gonna make it today.
That's forward.
No, it's not. See? Backwards. I still got it. Once when you learn it, you got it.
So our whole mission is to follow Miss Sonia's car, because we don't have cell phone reception, so if we lose her, we're lost.
We're screwed.
We're screwed. And
we're going on the Autobahn.
And we're going on the Autobahn. Mama, this is all in your hands. I had a smart idea. Once we're close enough, I'm going to take a picture of her license, because there's a lot of tiny black cars. And so,
I mean, look.
then we are in a tiny black car.
Yeah.
So if we lose them, I can look on the picture and look for their license plate, and then we can search the tiny little black cars and find the one they're in.
Because look, it seems like Germans, they only have 3 cars. They're either silver, white, or black. Look at this.
That is very true. I mean, they're all white, black, and silver.
Okay, now
Got the picture.
Okay.
Not creepy at all that we're taking pictures of people's license plates.
No, not
And
at
now
all.
we're going on the Autobahn.
Here we go.
Oh boy. There's
You
a
nervous?
Yes.
Why?
Because there's so many stinking cars everywhere. You haven't driven stick in 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We don't have cell phone reception at all. And we have to follow a tiny black car when there's millions of tiny black cars everywhere. That's why I'm glad I'm learning driving in Alaska. Because here, I'd be honked at 100 million times.
Well, in Alaska, you see like 5 cars in 1 hour. And here, it's like 5 cars in 10 seconds.
It's like 500 cars in 1 hour.
Oh boy.
Don't lose them. No.
Oh look, there's a red car.
Oh, there's a red car.
There's another red car.
There's 2 red cars.
They do have red cars too.
And there's a black car. There's a white one. So these are German chips. They're called Pombeers. And that's how they look like right here. Like that. And they literally taste like potato chips. Fun fact, since we've been here, it seems like we haven't been here. He just woke up. He always sleeps every time we drive. And he always says, I won't. And then he's like, we turn our heads and he's just out cold.
Devin, you can sleep?
No, because of this reason, right? We made it here, and these are our friends, Shalene and Sammy, and Miss Sonia.
Hello.
And where is it? There it is. Okay, we're going in there. It looks really cool. So let's go. Yeah.
Going in. Oh boy.
Ja, aber jetzt wartet doch mal. Ja, man muss jetzt hier
So they're trying to think upside down as well, and they want to take a picture in the bed. Okay, so she's trying it on this side.
Ich auch. Du musst ja so rumdenken. Okay.
So now we're heading into the next room, through a closet.
Hier kann man eher mal was machen.
Oh, oh, das ist aber cool.
Oh mein Gott, geil.
And she doesn't give up. She wants to take a picture upside down. But we're getting there.
Mama, pass auf.
have to lay it on the floor so it looks like. There you go.
Beine hoch.
So this is how it looks like now, and then here's the trick.
Muss zweimal.
Ja.
And then you flip it, and then you get those awesome pictures. So after just taking regular pictures, they're getting very creative. As you can see, this is awesome. Okay, oh yeah. Ja, Kinder, relax. Oh. Konntest aus, ja.
Gleich. Genau, und jetzt die Arme wieder.
Ich muss schon. Ah, nein, nochmal.
Nochmal.
Oh. Aber ich habe nur ein Zeitlimit. Ein kurzes Zeitlimit. Geht's?
Und dann muss die Pose gleich stimmen.
Jetzt!
Mach die Hände hoch.
So, dass man nicht sieht. Okay. Was? Ja. Ich weiß nicht, ob der Kopf. Weißt du was? Warte. Oh Gott. Alle ihre Schuhe aus.
Ja, also ist einfacher so. Ja. Und jetzt?
Arbeite an der Tastatur.
We took about 1,000 pictures.
Yeah.
And now we're all hungry, so let's go and eat some food.
Well, and it took us a while to figure out how to take those pictures.
It took us about 20 minutes, but we did. You just have to edit and flip it, and it looks super cool.
So now we are at their little cafe, and that cafe is also upside down.
Yes.
And that is exactly what I'm going after.
Wow, it's cool. Like, ich nehme mir noch einen Strohhalm. Okay, so I have to say, this was a lot of fun. We laughed so much. It was so cool. At first it was like, oh, okay, it's all upside down. And then we figured out how to take the pictures where it looks really cool. And then we were like, oh, this is so much fun. And we just stayed in each room for like 30 minutes taking all these different kinds of pictures. And everyone else waited around. There were like 2 families waiting to go to the room we were taking pictures in. But it was a lot of fun. So now we're gonna go home and then we're gonna eat and then I'm gonna have a sleepover with my German friend. So.
home. Oh, that's the gate. Took us a good 40 minutes to get here. Not too bad. So now let's eat. We're starving. So Devin is all packed and he is ready for his sleepover. So again, if you've watched some of the previous vlogs, I know Sonia for at least 20 years now. We used to hang out, we used to party, we used to go dancing, and she was, you know, she remembers when I met John and how everything started, you know. And it's just so crazy to see that we were so young back then. We were like 18, 19 years old, and now I'm gonna be 40 in a couple of days, and we're still friends. Even though I moved all the time. There were several times when she came and she visited us, when we were stationed in Germany, when we were stationed in Alabama. She hasn't made it to Alaska yet, so hopefully that is going to happen soon. But it's just so amazing to see how every time when we came back to Germany and we visited, that her kids and our kids used to hang out. And I have pictures where they were like, I don't know, like 3 years old. Then we have pictures where they were like 6 or 7, and you know, and just seeing them today together make me so happy, and that Devin is having a sleepover. And
you were sad because we're getting older.
Yes, because they're getting older, but just to see that connection and that they keep this friendship going, you know, that next generation is keeping that friendship going, and that is so important. And I know the kids always struggled a lot with always moving and having military friends, and that they're always moving away, but at the same time they have awesome people in their life. We might not see them every day, but we know that they are there. So I think we're going to close out this vlog, and we want to thank you guys for coming along, and we hope that you had lots of fun watching that vlog. We sure had a lot of fun filming it for you guys. And I guess we call it a night.
We'll see you up north. Bye.
Bye.
Wait! Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like.
That's
and
right.
feel free to leave a comment. Okay, now bye.